Guess what, you guys? It's tutorial time with Honey Bree. Oh yeah, you know that's what everyone's not been waiting for. So I'm going to do two mini tutorials really quickly. One of how to make this and one how to make the Barbie num. These are both actually my own design. I couldn't actually find how to make the Barbie head or Barbie logo or whatever on Google, so I kind of just made my own design, which I did by just getting a picture of the Barbie head itself and then just kind of trying to pixelate it by using just like grids. Photoshop that on top of a the Barbie picture, and then I just got all of the like main blocks, and then yeah, that's how you do it. So I'm starting off the base of the build, which will be obviously Barbie's neck, as you can see here, which is actually should be lined up as well. So that's 6 blocks along, like I've just going diagonally from the right side of the 6 blocks. And we're going to go with the 2 blocks, another 2 blocks, and another 2 blocks. So you should have this. So if you ever need to, just pause the video, then add one on the end as well. And then once you've done that, you want to go in the opposite direction from what you just came from. So kind of like the shape is bouncing back at itself. So it's going this way and then back up to like the top left corner. And now you want to go diagonally with 2 blocks and then again. So now we're kind of like forming her neck now. You can go diagonally by 4 blocks. No, that's 5. 4 blocks. So you should end up with this. And then on the opposite side of the original 6 blocks, so I'm going to go all the way back down here, we want to go down to the right side and start building up the opposite side of our neck. So we want to go diagonally with 2 blocks, and then with 1 block like that, and then connect them up with 1 block on the inside. And now next you want to go inwards with the build, with 2 blocks diagonally, and then you want to go diagonally up by 2, and then up by 2 again, and then diagonally by 2. And then after that, you want to basically make a symmetrical part here, and then just add a block on the end there. So that's the whole of Barbie's neck done. So now going up to the top of her neck, we're going to go onto the left side of her, which is this side here. And I'm going to go diagonally up by 1, and then along by 8. Once you've got that part done, this part will be where we're forming her face. So you want to go diagonally out by 1, and then in by 2 blocks, then out by 2 blocks, and then form a little L shape here. So that's her lips and her nose done. And now you want to go diagonally inwards by 4 blocks, and then going back down the 4 blocks to the second block up from the bottom. You want to go along by 2 and then diagonally by 1. So that forms her eyelashes. And now we want to make a little L shape again. Oh no, not there. Right here. Except make it a little bit bigger. And then next you want to go diagonally inwards by 2 and then 2 again. And then you want to go diagonal up to the top right corner of your screen by 4. So now we've got like her forehead to the top of her head kind of just starting to shape out here. And now horizontally, like diagonally, but also like horizontally, we want to go along by 2, and then 3 again, and then 4, and then 3. And now you should have this shape here. So that's the top of her head now starting to form. And now you want to go diagonally downwards towards the right corner by 3. And then you want to do a 3 block going down. And then after that, you want to go diagonally again, but by 9. Just want to go in by 2, and then 2 again, and then diagonally by 1. And then once you've done that, you want to go in by 2 one more time, and then diagonally by 2, and then just connect up the rest. So now we've got Barbie's head complete. So if you go to basically the crown of her head, you'll see that we added these 3 diagonal blocks. In the center one, on the top of it, add an extra block. I'm going to be using a shroom light as you can tell it apart from the pink concrete, powder ground, and the cyan concrete blocks I'm using. So if you pop that there, it won't stay there forever. It will basically essentially work as like a scaffolding block. If you place that there and then put 2 blocks around it, so it kind of forms like this little plus sign shape, like a little flower, and then put another streamlight in that corner and then do the same thing again, just to fill in the gaps. And now you've got this hex bug looking thing. You can then remove the streamlines if you like to, or keep them if you want to. Like, it's up to you. And then on the top of these blocks, so these two here, just add another block. So now you should have this. Right, so now that's done, you want to go from the top of these shapes diagonally. So you want to go up by 2, and then diagonally by 6. So you should have this shape. And then once that's done, you want to go diagonally from that top block long by 7. From there you want to go diagonally downwards by 2, and then diagonally 4 blocks. So then that should now look like this. And then from that end block you should go down again, but with 3 blocks. And then diagonally by 2 blocks. And now this is the fun part, because now you've got to go diagonally inwards by 12 in this direction. So once you have your 12 blocks put down, on that bottom one you want to go down by 4. And then you want to go diagonally by 5. So now you should end up with this, so it's starting to curve round slightly. Now from that bottom block you want to go along by 5. And then back up diagonally by 2. And then you want to go up by 2 from that diagonal point, outwards by 2, and then inwards by 2 again. So now you should end up with this shape here. And then from that top block you want to go up diagonally by 1. And now in the opposite direction you want to go down by 4. And then on the end block you just add 2 at the top. So now you've got a little curve. And then you want to go up diagonally by 6. And then on that 6th block you want to go along by 2. It should look like this. And then you want to go diagonally downwards by 1, and then 7 after that. So now you have this. Diagonally downwards by 2, and then 2 more, and then a 1. And then once you've done that, you want to go diagonally alongwards by 3, and then by 8. So now we should have this. And down from the last block that was placed, you want to go up diagonally by 1, and then along by 2, and then up by 2. So you want to go diagonally by 1 block from there, and then 2 blocks up. And then you want to go up by 5 blocks. Now you should have this. And then you want to go diagonally by 1 block to the right, and then 2, and then 2, and then 2 again. So now you should have this. Then you go diagonally by 2 in that corner, and then up by 3, and then diagonally by 1 here, and then along by 4. And put 2 diagonally here, and then 2 here. So here it is. That's the end of that little tutorial. Alright, next, now we're making the Barbie's name in this font, which I also like a 2x2 square, and then from the top right corner, like this block here, you want to go up by 3, and then you want to go right by 1, and then from this point here you want to have 2 streamlights, and then just add 1 block onto every single side of that. So now you have your little bubble. And now back up to here, so that'll be the top of this part. You want to go along by 1, up by 1, and then along by 3 to make this little shape. So that will basically form this little section here. So from this end block here you want to go up by 3, out by 1, and then up by 4. And then from that top block you want to go down 1, add 1 block to the left, and then add 1 block to the right, then go up 1 and then add 1 block here. So you should have this. And then from the top, you want to add 3 blocks. And then go down by 1, then go to the right by 1, and then go down by 1 again, down 1 again, to the left by 1, and then down 2, left 1, down 1, and then left 1. So now we've got this shape going. So diagonally from this block here, so that's this block here, you want to go put 3 blocks, and then put 2 blocks there. So you've got this little P shape. So once you've got that B shape, you want to go down to the bottom corner of this P shape and then add a little V, then turn that into a little tick. So that will be diagonal by 2 and then diagonal by 2 but up in the opposite direction, if that makes sense. It's more visually explained. And then you want to go up to the top corner of this P shape and then go 1, 2, 1. Just like so. And then back down to this block here, you want to go diagonally by 1 and then down 2. So you've got this little 3 line. There should be one block gap. And then from here, you want to make like a Y shape. Like this. So 3s and then 2. Go along and then just add a 3 block. And then put 1 in the centre to the right. And then you want to go to diagonally to the bottom right corner by 2. And then 2 by the bottom left corner, and then go along by 2. So that should be like 3. So then that shows bar, which is the first part of Barbie. Now you want to go diagonally by 4, so upwards. And then you want to go diagonally up to the right by 4 again. So you want to go up diagonally by 3 and then add the 2. And then from that 2 in the top, you want to add 1 block in the corner, go along to the right by 1 and then down by 3. So now you should have this shape going. And then you want to add 3 blocks going down, and then diagonally to the bottom left corner, just add 2. So then that comes back on itself and reconnect. So now to finish off this B, from the bottom of the shape, I'm going to go down to the bottom right corner and just make another tick shape that we did back when we were doing the A. And then at the top of that tick, you're going to add another Y shape, but a smaller version. So then that will be 2, and 2, and then the bottom bit's connected by 3 blocks. So like little prongs. And then at the top of these prongs, you just add a 2 block here. And then if you go to the bottom of that shape, just go diagonally to the bottom right and go horizontally by 2. And then add 2 shroom lights and then just go 2 blocks all around. So that'll be 2 blocks there and then 2 here. Oh, that's 3. And then you want to go up by 1 diagonally, and then 2, and then 1. So you should end up with this. And then back down to the belt shape. You want to go to the right side of it, and then the top block here. You want to go up by 3 blocks. And then from this 4 block line we've now just created, you want to go to the second block up, and then just add 1 block here. And then go diagonally by 1. And then go diagonally and then add 3. Go 1 to the left and then connect those up. So now we've got Barbie spelled out. Just got to add the I of the I. So just go up by 2 blocks, add 4 by 4, and then just add another 4 by 4. So there you go.